they stole from me. Girl, stole? Shit, they just getting back what you put out. You getting it all back, just like you be out there stealing at Walmart. I'm just saying, though. You understand? Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all.
Dancing, dancing, that fire, fire.
What it do? La la gang. What it do, yo? What it do, la la gang. I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed, and staying productive. I am doing good, doing great, blessed, and staying productive. And let me say happy Monday to everybody. Okay, anyways, y'all. Let's chit and chat. Let's jump right on in, because as y'all noticed, I put a short out talking about active baby daddy. Now we have heard her, okay, and we have seen her sit down on this floor, and I'm gonna take it back to sitting down on the floor with that tissue stuck in her nose, with that Victoria's Secret robe. Y'all notice y'all ain't seen that robe too much. We've been talking the shit out of that robe, and she done put it to the side. Anyways, y'all, so she sat down on the floor and she talked about her active baby daddy, of how good he is. He's a truck driver and we get along and we come together and our co-parenting and all this. When we say bullshit, what we call that? I'm just saying, what do we call it? Okay. Then also coming back and so many videos talking about the situation with her and Hayward, and you know, them being together for 10 years. You can't be with somebody for 10 years and not still love them. And as I told y'all, I think she is just upset. She was obsessed while they was in a relationship, or supposed to be relationship, or just a situationship or friendship, to why whatever it take, I would allow and do. And then that's why at the end you stuck with all these kids, because you never open your mouth to say, okay, hold up, wait a minute, not too much, wait, maybe I don't need to have no more. Oh, I got about 4 now, maybe 4 is too much. Well, damn, he out here and making babies with other folks. Maybe I need to stop and leave him alone. Now you kept going, because see, the love you thought he had for you was totally different. You understand why he is right now being baby mama. He is blocking you. He is sending your calls to voicemail. He is saying, stop calling me, leave me alone. But then you say to him at the end of the day, how can I stop calling you when, I got all these kids over here, okay? And it ain't like it's 1 or 2. It's a load of them. What I'm supposed to do? He ain't having it. He want to be left alone. And as I told y'all, he don't want to be bothered. Not with her and not with them kids. Because if he wanted to be bothered, he would be taking them boys to go get a haircut. He will be spending time, okay? Spending time like he should. And shit, he ain't doing none of the above. I'm just saying, well, maybe it is baby mama where he just can't stand her. Y'all know those relationships. I'm just saying, where baby mama or baby daddy can't stand each other, and that makes a big impact on the child, because y'all don't even want to fool with the child because you got to see the baby mama or the baby daddy. You just said, fuck it at the end. Just let me live my life and leave me alone. What y'all think? Drop it in the comments down below. Anyways, y'all. So, as I've been said, I don't believe Hayward is as active as she would say. He's inactive. I would say he's out of fucking sight. He's never there. He never show up. Not even for a birthday or anything. And not saying that's a good thing, because it's not a good thing at all. Even however they decided to have these kids, y'all, and she didn't want to speak up. Even though he was having a good time, he could have told her, like, look, I don't want to have no more. You can have them kids. It's too much. Let's stop here. But he didn't choose to do none of that. So then that's where I say, hey, at the end of the day, you get what you get. And then now you don't want her. Now you don't want her calling you. Now she is, I get it, okay? So also within that, he told her, hey, close your mouth, okay? Stop putting my name in these titles. Stop talking about me. Stop all that on this internet app. Stop it. Then he say if she don't, he gonna take her ass to court, okay? Nika didn't like that. Nika didn't like that to why she say, I don't know who sent me this. I don't know if it was Hayward or somebody else. Girl, you know who the fuck sent you that. I'm just saying. Because if you didn't know, you wouldn't even brought it to the YouTube streets. If you didn't know, you wouldn't even say, you know what? It's a lot out there that I can say, well, girl, go and let it out. Let it shine, okay? And then that's where I say, obviously, the only thing she probably have on him is she let him come back and mess around and play with her for a little bit for a piece of change. And that's what she had to present to his wife. I'm just saying, because if you get on her and you talk about you got to give him gas money to come see his own kids, oh, that says a whole lot. You might be offering him some money to say, hey, if you come lay with me, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay you. I'll give you some. She looked like that type. I'm just saying. So then that's the only thing she would have on him. Don't y'all think? I mean, what else? Late nights he creeping in because you is a want. Okay, it's something that he want. Well, if that's because y'all got a lot of kids together, he don't have to sneak around. He can just come back home. Come back home where everything is so easy. I mean, moving over, y'all. Then talking about having his kids on her looking crazy. She should be embarrassed. Nigga is not embarrassed about absolutely nothing she give and do. She not embarrassed about showing us. Y'all seen that refrigerator? Did y'all see how she had that? I'm just saying. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet, okay? Anybody out there that did a Thanksgiving dinner, just drop it in the comments down below. How do y'all wrap up and put up y'all food? I'm just saying, do you just put the whole turkey in the refrigerator so it can dry all out? I mean, I know the shit is watery and everything, but damn, do you put the greens in there and it's just open to the world? I mean, what's the point of even putting the food in the refrigerator? Because your shit gonna be all dried out and crusted, just like the side of your nose was. Y'all seen my short, crusted, dusty, rusty, and fucking musty, okay? Because we always see when she in that car, she going reach for that deodorant, trying to, yeah. I mean, I just don't get it. That's why I say, y'all, and I agree with the comments that say, it's got to be some type of dope. It's got to be some pills. It's got to be something that's happening within this home, happening in her car, within her space, because you got a lonely waffle, okay, just sitting there in the refrigerator, just sitting there. So it's like you don't wrap the food up to make sure it's closed up. You don't do anything. Then you say, you get on here and you say you mad because your family didn't show up and you ain't seen your nephews in a long time. But let's be real here. If they ain't never showed up and you ain't never seen them, that's because here we go, y'all, and I have to throw it. What did I talk about when I said the way she view and think of things? She don't see it for the real. She only see it the way she see it, okay? If I haven't seen my nephews, then somewhere in there, the relationship that I have with my sister or brother is not what it's supposed to be, okay? We don't have that family bond or relationship, right? So even though a holiday is coming up and I decide to come in the kitchen and actually prepare a meal, or probably even prepare a meal because I thought somewhere within my mind, don't know where, that my family, my sibling was coming and bringing my nephews. So that's why I cook so much, okay? So you didn't cook for your kids. You cooked because you thought your family was showing up, but your family didn't show up, so you mad because they had you cook all that food and nobody showed up. Okay, and then that's where I say something got to be talking in her head, y'all, because we don't see it. We ask all the time, where's your family members? Where's your people at to help you? She never talk about her sister. She never talk about her brother unless she going way, way back, talking about what happened and the grandmother having to take them in, okay? I don't understand. And then that's where I say, why would they want to pop up all of a sudden and just come see you and visit you and eat your food? I'm pretty sure they sitting back in the cut and they watching you. And then that's where she say, this is the way they want to act until you blow up. Okay. Just like she said for her mama, once she blow up, then everybody want to come around. And that's where you have to shut the door and say, oh no, you wasn't here for me before when I was down. Now I'm up. Now y'all want to be around me. So then that's where I say, nigga, nigga, make sense of the shit. You still talking about you being, you know, big on what would I say, YouTube or TikTok. But you gotta continue to think, why did I go viral? I went viral for neglecting my kids. I went viral for losing my kids. I went viral for mistreating my kids. Does that not click? I don't want to continue to carry that along with me and then say that's the only reason my name is out here and people know who I am. And even right now with being in the YouTube streets, people only know me because of what I serve and what I give, how I treat my kids, the way that my kids look, how I feed them. This is the only reason that everybody know me, okay? And if they don't know me, they gonna want to find me because they gonna want to actually see, okay? Where I would go back and say on Hayward, if you able to take her to court because she is talking about you and running her mouth and saying different things, then you should be able to take her to court to save your kids. Because if you in the background and you are viewing these things and the mistreatment of all your kids, then what does that say about you? What does that say about you where I would rather lay up with her and make sure I'm having a good and happy life, but I know my kids, my innocent kids that did not ask to be here, that cannot do anything for themselves or even get themselves out this situation, why would I allow them to be over there and suffer and go through that? Why would I allow them to be on this app or be shown to the whole world just dressed crazy, looking crazy, knowing that she not feeding them properly, knowing all the things that she is doing? Why would you allow that? You understand? So then that's where I say you are part of the blame as well, because you can save them. I mean, if you want them to be in your custody or whatever the case may be, then I will fight that, okay? So then that's where I say, when he say going to court, is it going to court to make sure she is not talking about him, or is it going to court to say, hey, okay, you already know I want the kids. I'm going to try to take the kids. If you don't get your shit together, you keep talking about me, I'm going to take you to court in order to fight for his kids. What do y'all think? Because I looked at the court situation in two different ways. I looked at the court situation of, if you don't shut up, I'm going to take you to court. I also looked at the court situation of, nigga know what it fucking is. And why I say that is because y'all say all the time, and we all say, what is it about Hayward, okay, that she always speak good on his name. She always giving him brownie points when he don't deserve not a nothing, okay? Not a nothing. Why is it that she's always trying to make it seem like he is a good dad and an active dad when we know he ain't doing absolutely nothing? He's a deadbeat. He's a piece of shit. And then that's where I would say, y'all, where I make the mad start mad and like 1 + 1 = 2 and not that 6 × 6 = 12. But he has some shit on her that actually, if he wanted to fight and get his kids or custody of his kids or whatever the case may be, he know he can go against her. That could be also what the court is. But maybe he trying to spare her and say, hey, this, that, whatever it is that she have to do, or stop bothering me, stop calling me. You know, she want her kids, I let you have them. It's got to be something in there, y'all. And I know a lot of us say, well, because she still want to mess around with him. She still want him. Yeah, but it's something. You got to raise them sheets and covers and rugs up, because it's something up under there. I don't know what it is, but it's something up under there. And if that is, I still say, oh, you a piece of shit, because you know what your kids is going through and you know what you can physically and actually do, but you don't want to fucking do it. I'm just saying. Somebody needs love. Come by here. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. What y'all think? Drop it in the comments down below. The whole situation, because then she's coming on. She's mad and she want to say the only thing that she actually get on here and say about Hayward is talking about the child support and talking about she's waiting to go to court. She want to go to court. Listen, y'all. She want to go to court because she need child support for the other half of the kids. Okay. And then that's where I would say, Well, when you went to go put him on child support the first fucking time, why is it that you didn't put him on child support for all the kids? You put him on child support for one kid, which was Leah. So when you put him on child support for Leah, nor or not, okay, it was something going on then that made you actually get up off your ass and go put him on child support. So was he already after dinglinging and danglinging, you know, the other women and things like that, and you know, in order to maybe try to keep him around or whatever the case may be, you went out there and put him on child support? Because it was a reason that you stepped out there and you put him on child support for Leah, but you didn't put him on child support for the rest. But now that you hear on YouTube and people are calling you out on your shit and saying, how is it that he's only on child support for one but not the rest? Now you want to say you want to go to court because he needs to be on child support for the rest. You already know he was a piece of shit when you had the first one. Okay, but you chose to keep going. And right now, somewhere in there, you still want to hang on to him, okay? And it's getting pretty annoying to why I'm saying, leave me and my wife alone. Stop calling me. Let's put your ass on block. But it's hard to block you when you got a lot of kids over there. I'm just saying. But this shit been, where she say 10 years, it ain't what she giving, okay? This shit been done. It been done and was over with by Leah. That's why she ran out and put him on child support. But somewhere in there, she took him back. And when she took him back, she decided to say, well, maybe he had a baby with somebody else, or he was messing with somebody else. But if I lay down, I start having these kids, because the way she was having kids with him, I mean, it's not normal, okay? And then that's what happened, y'all. So I want to see how that unfold, okay? Let Hayward step out here and put her ass on blast and let her ass open her mouth, okay, and explain what's going on that Hayward don't want you to say anything about. So then you say, what is that, okay? Because at the end, I'm pretty sure it's going to make you look stupid. Just notice hearing Keisha's name and Keisha did this or Keisha did that. It's been kind of quiet lately, okay? Keisha ain't even seen nothing good over there. I'm just saying. After this little celebration, y'all, I think, you know, maybe when you have others to see, you know, what you don't see, maybe they can start, you know, throwing things at you to make you change your mind about certain things, make you bag back a little bit. You understand? Because I believe after that celebration, her kids, her husband, seeing Nika and what she give and all these kids and how the kids dress and out there, I think they had a whole lot to say, and also saying, why do you help her so much if she ain't trying to help her fucking self? Not even helping those kids. I mean, and then that's where you say, it might be a lot of them that actually tune in to say, mama, what are you doing? Because, I haven't heard too much. I heard her say on Thanksgiving, you know, she hadn't talked to Keisha. I wonder why. Normally Keisha be trying to invite you to everything. But it take eyes of others sometimes to allow you to see the things that you are clearly not seeing within this individual here. I mean, all that I have for that situation, see, that's getting juicy, okay? I'm just saying, I mean, I've been said, leave this man alone. If you can't do anything for him to help you or help you with your prepaid lights, if he don't want to send you no money, none of that, then you got to do what you got to do for you and yours. But it ain't all about that. It ain't about her lights. It ain't about none of that. It's about what he doing and who he with, and he ain't with her and she still want him. And yeah, that's what that's about. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, so moving over, y'all. Y'all, she got in the car, okay? She got in the car and she was pissed. I'm just saying. Snack queen. Snack queen. Don't eat her snacks. Don't take her snacks. Don't ask for her snacks. And especially don't fucking steal her snacks. Who y'all think stole out her car? Do you think it was Leah or do you think it was Taquan? I'm just saying, Taquan do have some sticky fingers. I mean, his fingers is so sticky, she got to keep that purse across her shoulder. So it's out of those two. Maybe it was Leah. Or maybe it was Taquan. Y'all drop in the comments down below. Tell me who took from her, or as she would say, they stole from me. Girls, stole. Shit, they just getting back what you put out. You getting it all back, just like you be out there stealing at Walmart. I'm just saying, though. Comments down below. What y'all think about that situation? We always wonder, why does she keep certain things in her car? Not because it's storage. I believe she keep it in her car because she's trying to hide it from the kids. But you know what? Some of them kids gonna get tired. They're gonna get tired of not having good things. And then that's what they do. They start taking from you. And then you say, well, is it really stealing? Or is it like, damn, we hungry. We ain't got nothing to snack on. But I know she got the snacks in her car. It's not fair to them because you grown as fuck. How is it that they don't have things to snack on unless it's something that you buy and you want to give them? As I told y'all, she had a whole pack of, she had a dozen and a half of Krispy Kreme donuts. Guess where she had them stored at? In her vehicle. Okay, I would think if you going by all these donuts, why not give some out to your kids? You understand? She wasn't sharing. And that's when Taquan and Elijah went in the vehicle and they got some for themselves. And she was even complaining about that. You have a full dozen. What was it? A dozen? A dozen and a half that she's storing in her car because she don't want them to touch. And then that's where I go back. It's the good things. It's the good snacks, the good food, the good necessities, good things like that. The kids ain't able to have them. Okay, she would take that shit and have that shit for herself. And if you touch my stuff, I'm pissed off. I'm highly upset. You don't do that. What's in my car? My car is my car, my storage. Even if I had a single piece of candy up here, don't touch it. Then that's where I asked my mothers. I mean, damn, is it like that? Is it like that? I know you have certain snacks that you want, but when you trying to hide everything from them, at some point, yeah, they gonna start taking from you. Okay, and like I said in my short, she tried to make it clear that, hey, it wasn't nobody stealing nothing out of my purse or nothing. So let me say that right now, because you know what? She already know that we are wondering why she can't put her purse down. She can't put her purse down because Papa Taquan is in the house. Papa Taquan, he is known from stealing and taking things from her. She know that. And then that's where I say, even if y'all have noticed, not only do she keep her purse on her, y'all, but she keep them keys close. And then that's where I say, I guess that's why she keep the keys close, because they're going into her car and getting the things that she like to eat and snack on. But then that's where I say, I can't blame the kids. I can't blame the kids. When they hungry, they hungry. If you got to go out there in that car and unlock that car while she's sleeping, go get you some snacks, go ahead, go do it. You understand? So why be mad? And then that's where I want to know who took the snacks, nigga. You know who took them. So who took it? Okay? And then took the key and laid it on Elijah's pillow. Then that's where I say, well, you take my Fashion Nova clothes, so why not take your snacks? You know, I received these clothes and I can't find none of them to wear, so why I can't take your keys and go into your car and take your snacks, the things that you like to eat on? Y'all drop in the comments down below. Let me know, because I'm just saying, if you think about it, okay, at the end of the day, when these kids get bigger, she's not going to be able to control absolutely none of them. You already see Lena. She can't do nothing with Lena. Not even potty trainer, but Lena will hit her and talk back to her and all those things. And Lena is just 3. I mean, you can't get your house under control. You didn't call Hayward to do something about the situation of the certain person going into your car and taking the things that you like to eat, because you woke up this morning and you had your mind made up on whatever it was you had in your car. You planned on eating it. Then that's where I say, before you hit your car, did you make sure that they was good? Did you make sure they already had breakfast and food before you jumped out? I doubt it. Money in the car, getting a tune up and the spark plugs and whatever it need. Dang, shade tree mechanic. It's more worse than what it was. You can't get no fire. It don't want to go. See, that could have been money you spent elsewhere. I'm just saying. But anyways, y'all, I don't care what she say or how she try to display it. We see it for what it is. We call it out every time, but she tries to come somewhere and throw a curve in there. We know Taquan is in the house and doing things. We know that you can't put your purse or your keys down for a whole lot of reasons, okay? And the biggest reason is because of him. And with your keys, now you know it's because of the rest of the kids. You understand? And then that's where I say you should treat them as you should. Stop doing things that you know that you shouldn't be doing. Why is we taking food from them? Why is we always, and then that's where I say, y'all help me understand why is it that she wake up in the morning and the first thing that she do is go sit in her car. She go sit in her car because the good things is in her car, and she always complain about can't have nothing, can't eat nothing because the kids is always asking for it. I mean, when she out with Naya eating good food, but what is the kids eating? I bet you the kids, as you can see the turkey and stuff, they had to eat the leftovers, the dried up, crusty food being left in the refrigerator, not covered like it should. They got to eat that while she out eating Bojangles and everything else she want to eat. I'm just saying, it's not right and it don't make sense. And that's why I say Hayward can get on here and say whatever the fuck he want to say. I still blame you. I blame you for trying to have a good life while your kids is over there struggling. Nika not realize that she's still in some type of struggle or bind, because she sit her and she talk about how back in the day the struggle was real. Nobody knows how real the struggle is. It can be real. And then that's where I say, do you not see yourself in a fucking struggle right now? Okay, because even though you struggled back then, you still struggling now. Okay, and if you don't see it, definitely we can see it on the other side. Okay, when you display these videos and when the kids don't have enough and you can't feed them enough or provide for them fully, you can't put furniture in the house so they have somewhere to sit. When you can't do certain things yourself as being a single breeder, it's a struggle. Okay, when your kids gotta go in your car and take your snacks because they hungry and you fail to buy snacks for them, or you rather sell your stamps in order to more than enough food in your house, that's still a problem. It's still a struggle. It's still, there's no common sense from the adult that's within this household. You understand? So I don't see where you feel like, well, I struggled back then, but now I'm good and great. I done blowed up. Because then that's where I say you continue to look at YouTube and TikTok, but if the money and the dollars that's coming from YouTube and TikTok, if it haven't grabbed you, you understand, pulled you up and placed you into a better situation, you still struggling. Yeah, that's why I said she don't see things the right way. It's something going on within her. I'm just saying. And struggling because they want better, struggling because they need things, and struggling because they hungry. But mama don't give a fuck because she's selfish as fucking about herself. And same way with daddy don't give a fuck neither. He is worried about his wife and enjoying his life. He can care less about the rest of them. So that's where I say, y'all, I feel like all of it's wrong, okay, on both ends. So maybe they both do need to go to court, because something needs to happen within this situation. And as I said, money-wise, it's a reason why he don't want to give Nika money. Don't know what it is, but only they know what she does with her. Truly, I feel sorry for the kids. And I had one person ask me under one of my shorts saying, have I contacted CPS or DSS? Have, okay? But it's not that you can force anybody to do anything. You understand? So it's like, we see this, but what can we do? You understand? We know that these kids is over here and she's not doing what she need to do. He's not doing what he need to do. But what can you do? You understand? So then that's where I say, y'all drop in the comments down below. What do you do to actually save them? You understand? Going to her car, stealing, just think about it. You gotta wait till she sleep, find the keys, just to go in the car and eat something. Maybe they hungry. I would say, it's sad, okay? It's really sad. And for her to come on here and talk about how pissed off she is because somebody stole something from her. Just ask. You always ask me for everything and I do it. So then that's where I say, y'all, who is she talking about? Okay, because it sounds familiar. Like I said, I can't find my Fashion Nova. Where's my stuff? Well, shit, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and take some of her snacks. And yeah, she going to be mad. And that's what she was. Oh, what do y'all think about Nika telling Naya she don't have to rush herself? She don't have to rush herself back into no situation. You know, God is going to put you back where you need to be with a vehicle and your own house and all those things. What y'all think about that? Because for me, very true, but if her as being a young lady, she want to get out there and have shit for herself, and she see, well, my arm is getting a little bit better, it's probably certain jobs that I can work, okay, without putting a full strain on my arm. I mean, why try to block her from doing it? And then that's where I would throw out here and say, Nika, is it that you don't want her to move too fast or jump back where she was because you're afraid that she'll up and leave you, okay? Up and leave you with the responsibility of your own fucking responsibility, which is your kids. Because right now you have a whole lot of help, which is Naya. You understand? So anybody that want to keep you stuck in this position, I would not agree and say, well, you know, that's you. If you feel like you ready to do it and want to do it, go for it. That's what I would say, okay? But you don't hear that from Nika. Nika is telling her she shouldn't be trying to rush and do none of that. I mean, if that's what she choose and want to do, because going over and looking at her shorts, she's used to having money. She used to having shit on her own and going out there and get it. She's not used to being in this life, you know, up under you. I mean, she was here before and going through it until she said, you know what, it is time for me to leave. And when she left, y'all already saying, Nika almost lost her damn mind. So I feel like this time with her arm being broken, Nika feel like she got her. Like, she ain't gonna go nowhere. And if I continue to tell her, like, don't rush, don't, you know, that's the longer she will be here and continue to help me. You understand? Because if she leave, who gonna help me besides Leah, okay? Because if she's not there, Leah is there watching all the kids. But now you have Taquan in the home. You understand? So that's what I get from that, y'all. Drop in the comments down below. Do you think that Nika is trying to keep Naya stuck right under her arm so she's not allowed to move or go out or try to find a job and just get ahead, okay? Or you feel like, you know, she just thinking about the good for her to say, hey, just take your time. What y'all think? I mean, I think it's all about Nika and being selfish, as she always, okay? Don't want nobody to get ahead or go for it. Stay right here. Help me with the kids. None of these situations, the situation with Hayward, I think at the end of the day, y'all, she just closed her mouth about him and how long they was together and what he used to do and how he helped her with the kids, because clearly he has you on block, okay? He don't fuck with you. He wants you to stop talking about him. He wants you to go your separate ways. But how can you when y'all share so many kids together? So then that's the problem. So then that's where I say put his ass on child support. But why put him on child support when you're going to take their money anyway and splurge it and use it upon yourself? When you have a total of 10 kids, and I include Naya and Papa in there too because they're not working, you understand? So you still have to provide things for them. When you can't provide the smallest thing by going to the laundromat and washing their clothes, you have to go on TikTok for somebody to send you some coins or send me $20 or send me something. You understand? You don't have time going to the corner store wasting coins on lottery tickets and scratch offs. You don't have time for that. And that's what I be saying. It's these little moments like this where you feel like I can do whatever I want to do for myself, but do your kids have deodorant right now? Do you have the things in your household like trash bags and paper towel and toilet tissue, and do they have milk and the small things, okay? Real small things. Do they have bath soap and bath towels? And do you have washcloths? You know, cloths that you use to wash dishes and stuff, because you using that towel that's supposed to be in the bathroom that you're supposed to dry your hands off with for as a dish towel. I mean, it's a whole problem. Okay, so you go out here and you spend your money on bingo. You spend your money on lottery tickets. and you got the kids going into your car trying to steal a snack or something because she out driving around doing her thing with Naya, wasting money into this vehicle. You understand? Trying to get the vehicle fixed, but do you worry about what the kids need? I mean, who gonna do their hair? Is they gonna stay with their hair looking like this? I'm just saying, it's certain things like that because you pour into this car and you pour into yourself. You pour into this car because this car belongs to you. But these kids belong to you as well. I mean, I think I feel some type of way. I mean, you got Isaiah over there trying to cut his own damn hair because he wants a haircut. And that's where I say too, these are coins right here that you can be throwing at a barbershop, okay? So your boys can get their haircut, but she don't think like that. She think about what I need and what the car need. And somewhere in there, I might think about what Naya need because yeah, I need her to hold the camera, but you're not thinking about what she really need because you're allowing her to be stuck. And as I was saying, for it's the YouTube short, she wants better, but being around Nika, she gonna land right where she is. I'm just saying. Not able to get ahead because my mama really want me stuck, okay? Talking about your grandmother's tombstone, okay? You know it been there. It done been there for years now. If you done blowed up and you making money off YouTube, you could have been got it yourself, but how can you do that or invest or try to do that and... Yeah, y'all finish the rest. So the situation here is crazy all the way around, okay? No food in the home for the kids. The refrigerator, what do you see? I mean, a lonely waffle is hardly nothing. No lunch meat, cheese, snacks. What they supposed to eat? Dinner and then be good and great unless you want to wake up at 3 a.m. and flip over some fucking pancakes. I'm just saying. So that's why I say I don't blame them. Nobody knows what these kids go through when the camera is off. We see a fucking enough when the camera is on. So then that's why I say just imagine when it's off and trying to display and show things to make YouTube shut up or they don't talk about me, this and that. I mean, come on. Your man don't be mad then. So when you think you doing something to make us think different, just think about your man. Your man don't be fucking mad then. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all that I have for this reaction video. If y'all like this reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And I do ask that you do subscribe, but y'all know it's not by force, it's only by choice. But what you do have to do is drop y'all comments down below. Tell me what you think about this whole sit-yo. I mean, hiding snacks in the car from the kids. If the kids touch the keys to go into her car, her home, her space, to grab anything that does not belong to them, that is hers. Oh, she's upset. She probably ready to whoop somebody's ass. I mean, because you took a chip or a cookie, better yet, probably a soda or a juice, I mean, or probably just a bottle of water. So let me know what y'all think about that whole sit-yo. And what you think about Hayward saying, close your mouth, leave me alone, stop calling me before I take your ass to court. Drop in the comments, what do y'all think that court situation is really about? Is it about him just taking her to court to close her mouth, or is it a situation to say, hey, I warned you, I told you, now maybe I'm gonna go and seek after getting my kids? What do y'all think? Let me know. Anyways, y'all, see y'all in the next reaction video.